What's up guys, Dr. Doll here, and I'm going to be tackling this girly again. This was the worst TlC American Girl doll that I've seen so far. And if you, no more gummies, honey. If you didn't see my last video, she's got this limb that's just dangling, this arm that's about to fall off. She's covered in stains. Her face has blue freckles on it, and her wig is atrocious. So, in this video, I'm mostly going to be doing the deconstructing process of just kind of taking things off, taking things apart, and we'll go from there. So let's start first by just snipping this limb. It's already off basically, so I'm just going to cut the elastic and I'll fish that out later. There's one leg. And I'm going to take her head off. So I have a pair of tweezers that I use. Funny, I bought these tweezers for plucking my eyebrows, and I think I use them more for taking the heads off of dolls than I do plucking my own eyebrows. So untie this. Ooh, that's tight. And this string looks like it has definitely seen better days. Come on now. Okay. All right. Got it. Take her head off. There she is. Put that over there with her leg. And I'm going to take this stuffing out. Based off of the stains on her body, the stuffing might be gross. It might be soiled. If it is, I'm going to throw it away. If I can reuse it, I will. But I don't know. I may not, depending on. Okay, well. Doesn't look bad so far. Ooh. Does have an odor to it. I might go ahead and just give her fresh stuffing. I don't know what was spilled on her, and since it's likely that she will be played with, but oh yeah, that, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a clump of gray. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna use fresh stuffing on her because once she's all fixed up and has a new look, she's probably going to go to a child to play with, and I don't want there to be gross, soiled stuffing in it. I want her to be clean. I want her to be safe, child-friendly. Ew, yeah. Some of this is, ooh, oh. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if that's something growing. Where did it go? But there's definitely brown and ooh, yeah, ooh, brown and gray, and which is not good. I mean, this is like polyfill, so it naturally resists mold and mildew. But like I said, I think this girl had stuff spilled on her. She was possibly dunked in liquids at some time. So this stuffing is gross. We are going to toss it and give her fresh stuffing after we've thoroughly washed her body, because her body is also very gross. Yeah, very gross. My 2-year-old just said very gross. Okay. So she's de-stuffed, and the right side of her limbs are not bad. So I think what I'm going to try and do is soak the body in OxyClean while keeping those attached. That might not be a good idea. We're going to try it. I'm going to take this one off though, because it already is like half off anyways, so I'm just going to snip this one and go ahead and remove that. So, and then I'm going to fish the other piece of her leg out. Okay. So I'm going to try and keep those attached, and then I'm just going to soak this body in some OxyClean and try and get it. It'll definitely be clean. I don't know if I can get these freckles out. Oh, it definitely has an odor. It definitely has something in it that's not good. So at the very least, we're going to get that odor out, and we're going to get it clean. You know how when toys have been played with a lot and they just have that like layer of grime? It's kind of what it feels like. It just has this layer of like caked on grime to it, which is not pleasant. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wig off. So this wig is obviously not savable. It is, I mean, this is beyond just dry brushing. This is like someone is abusing this wig. Like just being, I mean, I think I showed you in the last video. She has chunks that are missing. It feels like it's coated in grime. I mean, it's disgusting. I'm not even gonna try and smell it because I can smell it from here. So I've got my non-acetone and my acetone nail polish. And I know a lot of people try to use the non-acetone nail polish for wig removal. I've never had any luck with it. So I just go straight for the acetone and try not to glob it on. And a lot of times when wigs are this bad and they're this dry, you can kind of just yank it off. All right, got it off. We're tossing this. Oh, already I think that that's an improvement. Just having that gross matted wig off. So there she is. I'm not sure what doll she was originally. She has brown eyes and she had a blonde wig, although the wig is in such bad condition, it's really hard for me to tell exactly which shade of blonde. I'm thinking she's either a Just Like You, it's not 11, and it's not 13, was it 12? Whichever one was the blonde hair and brown eyes. Or she could have been a Kaylee, which was Girl of the Year 2003. Yeah, Kaylee. In which case, it's if she was, it's really unfortunate that she's in such a terrible condition. But that's okay. We'll fix her up. So the next step is I'm going to scrub her with a magic erase marker, and a lot of times that will get the surface marks. Well, first of all, it's going to clean her, which is important because she's gross. So we're going to use the magic erase marker to just get that layer of grime off and hopefully get some of these marks off as well. Sometimes a lot of surface marks come off with the magic erase marker. And then after that, I suspect that I'll have to use acetone for these. So let me go grab that real quick. Okay, so I've got my magic erase, and I'm just gonna scrub. Okay, well there's her head with a once over, and already I can tell just from removing some of the grime that she actually originally had freckles. I don't know if you can see past the blue, but she actually had original freckles painted on, and then someone took blue paint or a blue Sharpie and put blue freckles over her freckles that were already there, which is weird. She also has just random marks. She's got a stain here, which is like an orangey color. And then someone, it looks like, tried to paint her nostrils at some point, which is also weird. All right, so there's a once over with her head. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub her other limbs. All right, I don't know if you can see, but this is just from that one arm. It's so gross. from one leg and one arm. Okay, so the good news is that a lot of the paint that I showed you from the last video actually came off with just the magic eraser. She had that one arm that had like blue and yellow paint, and it just came right off. So that's great. It must have been just a washable craft paint. And then she also had some white paint on this leg that came off as well. Still has quite a lot of marks. I mean, she obviously was thrown about in a violent manner. So she's just kind of beaten up. This arm, this did not really come off. I don't know if this is a different kind of paint or a marker or something, but we'll try acetone on this and see if that'll come off. So that's the next stage. Now that we've given her a once over with the magic eraser, which is, I mean, bleh, that is so gross. I'm just going to take a cotton swab. What do you call these? Cotton wipes. And I'm going to hope and pray that these blue freckles come off. Okay, well, as I had feared, they did not come off. Now, her original freckles came off. The brown freckles that the factory had put on, those came off fine, and her eyebrows came off fine. These blue freckles put on by, I'm assuming, a child, did not come off, which is not good, because I'm not sure how I am going to successfully cover those, because it's such a prominent place. You know, it's not like it's just a random mark on her leg. This is her face, and they're all over her face. So, and they're blue. So I'm going to have to think about this and just get creative about how I can cover them or utilize them somehow. I suppose that I could try and just cover them with brown and make them actual freckles. The problem with that, though, is they're not even in like a very aesthetically pleasing pattern. They're not terrible, but like it's not how I would do it. So I don't know. I need to have a think on that and see what can we do to cover those up or utilize them somehow. So I'm going to have a think on that. In the meantime, let's see if acetone will take this off. Okay, and it looks like the answer is no. So whatever was used was, I'm guessing, a permanent pigment. So maybe a child got a hold of a blue Sharpie, some kind of stain, and whatever is on her hand is also on her face, and it is just stained to the plastic. It's not coming off. So we'll have to get creative. I mean, the hand, we can cover that. The face, that's going to take a little bit more thinking. So let's see if this will come off. Probably not. Nope. Nope. Really, very little is coming off with the acetone. Most, the dry, or the magic eraser, oh, that came off. Okay, so a dark mark did come off. Okay. Oh, children are screaming. Alright. So relaxing, isn't it? You know, just working on your dolls and your children are screaming upstairs. Okay, well, I think that's about all I can do. I do have a slightly stronger chemical I could use, but honestly, like the fact